日传东京吧。再出来。85块，是要买啥嘞？ 哦，原来如此。不行，太直接了。看，失败。啊，有够难。我还是直接按 X 啊，用转加摇杆要做假动作超级难。看，失败。 那只要被老杨开始进攻，就是我就没戏唱。唉，真难打。这叫我总评至少有85以上，综合能力值超强。唉。好了好了，别炫了别炫了，我还有东西要练呢。
What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? Man, what's going on around here?
Tell me about it, man. I mean, look, energy is low, morale is low, but we got to push through it, right?
Yeah. You know, or if you like shaking things up, let me know.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, demanding a trade.
Oh, come on, man. I can't... Jason, really?
Okay, look, maybe that was too far, but what I'm saying is there's lots of different ways that you can fire up the team, you know, or management. You can say, we need to play better defense, and then all of a sudden the coaches are pushing guys harder in practice, things like that.
Yeah, but look, man, I mean, while I would love to tell you that, if we need to play better defense, I got to tell my team. I can't tell the media. How would that look?
The media. All right, I get it. No, I get it. You're a stand-up guy. I'm just... keep it in mind, okay? That, you know, we can actually work together, even though it doesn't always seem like it, I know.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen you work against me, too.
Hey, you've seen the media work against you. Yes. You haven't seen me, Prez. I'm on your side. And I want to see the league flourish. Listen, man. Here's what I'm saying, okay? I'm not a guy that creates drama. But if something needs nudged in the right direction, I will say what needs to be said. That's it.
You're clever, man. But me, hey. I just play ball, Jason. I just play ball.
Keep playing.
I'm just playing ball.
All right.
That's all I'm doing.
All right.
Just playing ball.
I'm just looking out for you.
See you, man.
All right.
干，就是要让我退出场馆。我还没练完呢。算了。比赛啦。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Pistons in Detroit. And guys, for the Pistons, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to...
Welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills. We are in suburban Detroit, the home of the Pistons, where we'll be broadcasting today's game live. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following loss, guys, to Chicago. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Well, ugly is a good word. I mean, they just seemed scattered. Play calling failed to create the open looks. It's just a rough night in scoring column. Pathetic.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Since taking over...
It's not just about raw talent, but how the pieces fit, D.A. Thanks. And certainly, Chris, a matchup to watch at the center position tonight. What's the key?
Motor, energy. Who's going to be hitting the boards? Who's going to run down the court, get that post position? Who's going to communicate with their defense and let guys know what they should expect?
Yes, big play. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Carter in at the three.
And the confidence of Drummond just soaring when he's attempting these mid-range shots.
Outside Conley. They shot off that time. And it's Detroit the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Here's the great. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
He's good on the free ball. He played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Conley. The feed to Carter. Allen with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's the great. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
You can see that he definitely takes rebounding seriously, and his size really helps him come down with plenty of those tough boards.
And that one, good.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
He gets paid the big bucks to hit shots like that consistently. He failed to do so there.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Young kicks to Drummond. Gasol with the steal. Down low to halt the run. Nice shot by Randolph.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Drummond the screen. But great passes to Drummond. Here's the great, defended by Gasol. And that one, good. Young's got his first 2 points.
And although the Beast surrounded Young, it isn't enough sometimes. He's just too talented for those guys down there.
Gasol against Drummond. Gasol dishes to Randolph. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Zach Randolph wants a double-double machine and a hard time producing at that same rate last season.
True, but he has aged well overall because he's a power guy whose game relies more on skill and instincts than quick.
Well said.
And the difference last season was that he couldn't sustain energy for as many minutes per game. He can still dominate for stretches at both ends, but just not as long.
Now here's Moore. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Feeds to Young. Inside, Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Conley with it, guarded now by Morris. Carter kicks to Gasol. And no good. Good D by Drummond. Here's the great, defended by Carter. The great passes to Young. Inside, and Andre Drummond, a bucket on the assist by Young. 6 points for Drummond.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pistons leading by 9. Drummond the screen. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
The Pistons, number 1.
Well, the defense has been stifling. They've allowed the fewest points per game in the league. Quick, physical, they work well together as a unit, something their coach emphasizes.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside Conley. Right side Gasol. The 15-footer. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
Here's Young.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Good work defensively by Conley.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Conley. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Boston.
And stealing the ball right and left. He was jumping the passing lanes. No one wanted to dribble against him. Total disruption.
Now one against Young. Passes it to the great. Drummond a screen. The great passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
Well, they're really pushing their interior game right into the face of the D. And so far, the defense has no answer for it.
Now here's Gasol. He had 19 points in the win against Boston.
And he also positioned himself well to protect the rim, swatting a couple of shots, making his presence felt on that end.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young tries again, and so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two.
And in a short period of time, the former UConn Husky Drummond has blossomed into an elite center, just taking the lead by storm. One thing that Drummond might not get enough credit for is his play on the defensive end. He's very strong, not only at blocking shots, but keeping players from getting comfortable, keeping them out of their comfort zone. It's hard to set up in the post when you got a big man like that in the room.
And Chris, with Drummond, the defense also comes in the form of quick hands. He gets a lot of steals for a center.
Well, Kev, fast hands and good anticipation are part of that. The fact that he is such an immovable object on the block is just frustrating for his assignment. What is scary, though, he's only going to get better.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
And Drummond throws it down.
They have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
The beginning of this game has had their imprint all over them.
Now here's Conley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Randolph. It's deflected, and they get it back. The Grizzlies have had two chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Carter.
And the one thing you can say about the Grizzlies, year after year, defense has been their calling card. I mean, they do it with toughness, they do it with pace, and they have tremendous heart.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Caldwell Pope comes in for Morris. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Memphis. James Ennis comes in for Tony Allen. Drummond, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
White, he's checked in for Mark Gasol. You know, discussing the Grizzlies defense.
Bring it in. Take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Oh, a moment here to see the numbers from Mike Conley. Third in assists, and he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
Wright sets a screen. Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And now here comes Young leading the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. So for the Pistons, Jackson, he's checked in for Young. And it's Ish Smith in for the great. Here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pistons passing it around. but he gets it back. Here's Caldwell Pope, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 19 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
没办法看后面啊。
Wright sets a screen. Carter gets to Conley. Pistons leading by 12. The great in at point guard. Andre Drummond is out there with John Lure. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Young in at the 2 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Lure dishes to Young. 6 to shoot. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Morris. Drummond's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pistons. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Bulls gave his team the edge. He ended up with 10 points and helped control the tempo by getting to the foul line, drawing a good number of fouls. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
All right, thank you as always, David. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Well, fellas, I couldn't be more impressed with his level of tenacity. Curious to see what he does here for an honor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Gasol's shot is good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Kicks to Young. Stolen by Allen. In the corner, Randolph with it. Carter outside. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They set the pick. Right wing. Here's the great. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Conley kicks to Carter. Dishes it to Gasol. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Take a look at the Cavaliers. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Detroit, 9.5 games behind.
And right now for the Pistons, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
And it's surprising because good teams usually feast on those chances to move up in the standings. They haven't appeared truly hungry to want to be a top team in this league.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, it's Gasol missing.
He's usually very dependable from that range, but the D got themselves in that play and got him off kilter.
The great passes to Morris. Here's the great. Young in the corner. Pass to the great. 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. Misses off the right iron. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Randolph dishes to Conley. Allen. Tipped away and stolen by Drummond. Randolph grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Right side, Conley. Carter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Awesome attack toward the basket right there. This young man stays on his grind, showing his true grit and finding a way to get that one to go.
Now, here is Morris. He He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago. He took good advantage of that screen. Morris has got 6.
And it's no secret that Stan Van Gundy knows how to coach defense. It's safe to call it his calling card at this point.
Here is Conley. Allen kicks to Randolph. Just 5 on the clock. Their turnaround jumper. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The great passes to Drummond. Gasol with the steal. Conley with it. Now defended by the great. Allen kicks to Gasol.
哦，大空档
That one, no good.
居然不投，
Good D by
赚
Drummond.
到了。
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
大哥啊
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? 5th best, Michael Conley.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Allen kicks to Conley. Lets it go from 14. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Conley against Young. And there's the pass to the great. Morris, left side. Pulls up. The Pistons rebound. Young outside. Passes it to the great. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 7. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here is Conley. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Another miss by Conley.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's the great. 7 points in the game.
按错，
Connects from
太近了。
The great's got 7 points for the quarter.
And started hot, and
按
he's
错
only
也
gotten
进。
harder.
Randolph a screen. To the wing on the left. Shot to stop the drought. Andre Drummond
我其他
grabs the
比赛有这么
miss.
准就好了。
Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. The great passes to Lure. Here's the great. He's covered by Randolph. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. Chris, you're looking up and down rosters all the time, and you always notice the guys that keep teams together, the glue guys. They may not be the stars, but they're important players. In that regard, who are some of the better glue guys in the NBA now?
Well, let's just look at the last year's playoffs. I mean, you got to look at a guy like Boris Diaw that can play so many positions and come in and score 20 for you or not score at all and still stay valuable for his team. A guy like Draymond Green that not only plays defense so well, but does so many other things so well offensively, keeps his guys rallies, gets them together. And then how about Steven Adams just being a terror down there in that post, holding it down for the big fellas. Those 3 guys come to mind.
Great perspective. Shots good by Green.
Somebody's not reading the scouting report. How can you leave this guy uncovered from range? It is a mystery.
The great passes to Harris. Here's the great. He's got 12. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Outside, Green. Wright sets a screen. Green dishes to Allen.
Right, post up.
Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Detroit, no good that time either.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
Oh, they really made a mess of that one. That really should have been an easy basket.
Now here's Ennis. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Are you kidding me? That's too easy. Where's the defense?
Pistons leading by 19 points. Here's the Great. The dish to Caldwell Pope. Pass to the Great. Down low. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The Great passes to Harris. 11 feet out and he hits it. Harris has got his first points of the game.
And when you're Harris's size, you have to really use your length to beat defenders, and he is just so good at doing that.
Davis kicks to Green. Davis sets a screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Drummond. And now here comes Young leading the break. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
For the Pistons, Jackson comes in for Young. And it's Ish Smith in for the Great. The Grizzlies trail by 21. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with... After one half, it hasn't even been close. Pistons.
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in the first half. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball.
Welcome back to the Palace at Auburn Hills. That's a look at the Renaissance Center, which dominates the skyline in downtown Detroit. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
Earning a double-double for the night is awesome, but doing it in one half, he is out-hustling everybody.
So on the floor for Memphis. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. And it's Carter. And fouled hard that time. Well, the one issue for Drummond, he has had his whole career, Chris, is his free throw shooting.
Well, it's resulted in a fair amount of the hacker Drummond moments that are going to continue in this case. But actually, they may not continue because we've seen some rule changes that may help him spend more time in the game, because last year it limited how much he could play late in close games. It's odd since his release. I mean, you love how Morris keeps his focus on the basket. You can whack him all you want, but he's still going to knock down those shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Now, you have to like the efficiency that Marcus Morris plays with. Not so much his shooting percentages, but how effective he can be without touches. He can score without taking a lot of shots. He knows how to follow up misses in the paint and get second chance scores.
Here's the Great. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And with the qualities Christie described about Marcus Morris, that's why he's viewed as a valuable role player on this team.
Kev, you have to love him. He can eat up minutes on the floor and not necessarily need to be involved to leave his mark on the game. You don't have to call a lot of plays for this guy. He can fit into any lineup and play multiple positions, which helps too.
Conley kicks to Allen. Gasol's in the post, defended by Drummond. Gasol's shot is good.
And a big height advantage right there.
That's just a smart play. As soon as he caught the ball with the smaller man on him, he squared up and smoothly knocked that one down.
Morris outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Outside Conley. Gasol a screen, and the call will go against the Great.
I'm Prez.
That's his first
and
foul.
I approve that steal. Presidential pardon.
按错。等一下，我看一下。我记得压迫。我干 L， 按错按成 R， 干。
just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Randolph a screen. Conley with the three.
Well, they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today. Very slow start so far this half. They're only 1 for 4.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, they've really kicked it up a notch. They're trying their best to run away with this one.
Over in the corner, Allen. And stolen by Drummond. To the middle. Here's Young. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Chris, you had a lengthy career that spanned a decade and a half. In all your years as a player, who was the biggest trash talker that you either played with or against?
Well, I'll tell you what, Larry Bird was a big trash talker. I got a chance to play with him in Dream Team and other basketball-type settings. He was one of them. You also got to go with my man GP, Gary Payton. He was a big trash talker, and I'd probably have to go with my man Larry Bird or GP. Gary Payton, 6'4" GP. I was on the plane with him one time, and he was talking trash in his sleep. So, Gary's somewhere talking right now, playing the game. So, yeah, that's Gary's style. He's the biggest trash talker I've ever met.
The feed to Lure. There's the pass to the great. It's Young on the wing, defended by Allen. 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Morris
How many times have we seen a possession ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass?
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate.
He has good vision for his position. Morris may never be an all-star and doesn't do one thing great, but does everything well. He just finds a way to make plays in the game, and it shows up in his numbers.
Conley kicks to Randall. Second chance effort. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Grizzlies.
And the guards doing what they can to create some offense. Sometimes that's what it takes to climb back into a game. That commitment to share the ball and trust your teammates, it can help you weather some early struggles.
And the first one at the line is good. And some big names have called it a career in the last few years. We just saw Kobe retire this past season. Chris, when did you know that it was time for you to make that transition away from the game and officially retire?
I knew a couple of years before I actually admitted it. I battled injuries basically my whole career, from dislocated shoulders to ankle injuries. Of course, everyone knows about the knees, and so for me, I was just trying to play every single moment I could and as many games as I could. So, don't really know when I realized it, but it didn't matter, because whenever you realize it, you don't want to let it go.
Yeah. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Now, you knew when you heard that Stan Van Gundy was coming to Detroit that they would be built around protecting their basket. This team has continued to focus on tough defense to win games. They have the talent and the effort to continue to improve.
No good on the second free throw. And if you aren't playing defense on this Piston team, then you will not see the court. It's just that plain and that simple.
Well, you're exactly right. It's a saying that says the bench is a coach's best friend. What better incentive than to sit that guy on the bench for being lazy on defense? And good team defense starts at the top down. Coach Van Gundy has been preaching it, and the leaders on the team have brought it in. They do a great job of rebounding to close out possessions. Pistons also contest every shot they can get to, even on the perimeter.
Here's the screen. Conley kicks to Randall. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Grizzlies, one of the top contenders in the West for a number of years, now at a bit of a crossroads. What do you think?
Yeah, every team goes through this. There's a certain life cycle to any roster. The good news for the Grizzlies fans is that their front office has been right more often than not. We'll see if they can continue to pull another rabbit out of their hat.
The great passes to Morris. Softly drops in the floater. Morris has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Gasol, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 12 points for Marc Gasol.
Even though he has been a man on a mission on offense, he still hasn't been able to help his team get the lead.
Feeds to Drummond. Over in the corner. Lure. Down low. A three from Morris. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Outside Conley. Gasol, a screen on Morris. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Pistons, number 1.
Tremendously disciplined offensively. Always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
They know Udrich, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And Memphis also making a switch. Ennis, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And Udrich gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's the screen. Conley inside the line. Gets an open look and hits. Conley's got his second basket of the night. For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's the great. He's got 14. Goes up off the... Oh!
Did you see that? Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And it's Conley penetrating. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. No good from the great. Memphis has got 1 from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Conley kicks to Ennis. And Ennis slams it in.
Man, that's just tremendous court vision and timing. That assist was right on the money.
Pass to Lure. Back to Young. Here's the great. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Carter has it in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And Udrich kicks to Lure. Young outside. There's a good screen. That was enough space for Young to convert the default.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Outside Conley. Shoots from the baseline. That shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
His shot is not on target right now. He better figure this out fast.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just remarkable vision. Young is so talented at spotting the open man.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Conley kicks to Gasol. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Pistons.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Here's the great. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Warriors, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Memphis, 5.5 games behind.
And for the Grizzlies, this hasn't
干
been
边缘
a breakout
没人要
season
跟我握
that
手。
many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And while they might not be on top of the standings, you get the feeling that they believe that they are.
Ennis kicks to Green. Wright sets a screen. Green dishes to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be Michael Conley. And that'll be his third foul.
哦，撞了
Trying
犯
to
规。
come back.
Here's the great. And going into this last draft, some new rules allowing college players more leeway to test the NBA draft waters. Do you like that change?
I do like that change. I like it for the team, so they get a little more time to examine players and study and see who they really want. And I really like it for the players. You know, this is the biggest decision of some of these guys' lives, and being able to decide if you really want to go forward with it, or do you need a little more time, or evaluate where you are in the process. You know, I think that's very important, so I think it's really important.
Yeah, great points. The great, he's in at the point. Harris is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Young, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Now here's Conley. T right on him. Here's Gasol. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Gasol's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his effort?
There's the pick. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And you have to do a ton to distract Caldwell Pope. Just razor sharp concentration when he's going up with the shot.
Davis the pass to Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Excellent use of the screen that time. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 assists. Here are the Pistons with the ball.
哇，助攻比我多，
They're
看
on a
这么屌。
13-4 run right now. The great passes to Caldwell Pope. Young in the corner. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And stolen by Ryan. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Gasol. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Detroit.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed
Come on,
the approach.
now.
They
Better
just
than that.
kept
Pick it up,
after
boys.
it and showed they were clearly the
Yeah,
better team
but
in
no,
just
shouldn't
about
have done
every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Andre Drummond.
The most common sight in this game tonight was him getting positioned under the glass and just refusing to be moved. He was a beast on the boards, and his rebounding made a big difference.
Here's Daniels. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Harris passes to the great. There's a screen by Marjanovic. There's a good screen. And Young kicks to Harris. And he can't stop the run as he misses. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Davis in the corner. No good on the triple. Here's the great. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Well, they have to be pleased with their play here today. You can bet the fans are pumped as well.
不是很好要这个。
was a hard-fought game, but all I'm thinking about is practice, working out a couple kinks, and then our next game. It's around the corner.
There he is, Mr. Commander-in-Chief. How you doing, Prez?
How you living, man?
You
too.
Wow.
Man.
Hey, keep playing like that.
Shh. I ain't never losing this spot.
Keep playing like that.
Hey, top 5, starting 5.
哎，掉 FPS。
Dang. Man, you see that?
You know this is only the beginning, right?
You know how I know you're right?
How?
My ring finger's empty. Man, my whole hand's bare.
Let's get it. Looks just like us, man.
I got my birthmark right there.
Dang.
And we did it.
We made it, man. Still a long way to go, though.
我没发动几次啊，怎么会有这东西？我觉得 Morris 小前锋比杨还稳定，我自己的感觉。杨的失误有点偏多，那 Morris 就很稳。796是能干嘛？看一下，看这个要950了，150。可是背框，我很少打背框，篮板倒是有需要的。以上。第6人，最佳第6人。球队老板搭私人飞机，哎呦，谁 ？Denver， 哦哈
，Hey yo，
哎呦，不要了，我的能力值跟你打是被电爆了吧？背框。做不出我要的动作。哎，这个好像可以用。 不能做假动作吗？我记得可以啊，不行，那就是按歪哦，也不对啊。哇！下午5点，干不行。干进了名人堂就行了，不行。5月9号。不行，哎，不对，这里。哦，4000块，爽！终于有钱了，有钱了，徽章。虽然感觉升级这个没什么用，就是了。2000 加1而已，干，越点越不划算。越点越不划算。1350干，差30几块，算了，先点一些，这个好了。总是需要一点篮板的跟力量，不行，背框得分。70而已。该读音 work 了啊！不然能力点击快点光了。Hey man， 看，还是一样烂啊！3分准度没变啊，还是一样烂啊！哦，这么多人啊！不能练发球，不能练运球，干！不要。
All right, that's it for today. Keep shooting if you want to hang around.
什么都不能练啊！ Fuck. God. God. God.加一体力。哦，40啊，这么爽。好了好了好了好了。God. 哦，但好像也没有很好啊。干，勇士队，干，要被打爆了一场。好像3分好像真的有变准。好像也没有。几率有稍微变高一点。 Hey, what the?金州勇士队啊，实在是不想看到。明天下午1点，不行。AM 11点。确实，上吧。让我们主场。
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. And guys, for the Pistons, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece.
Hope you're ready, Prez. I'm feeling it tonight.
You always say that, man.
Okay, then. You better hope Justice brought his A game on D, because you know you aren't going to stop me.
Justice is always on point, man. I ain't worried about that.
We'll see about that. I'll catch you out there, Prez. Get ready for that L.
All right.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve, and with tip-off coming up, we've got...
Well, guys, there is no more doubt. The Splash Brothers of Klay Thompson and Steph Curry.
When it rains, it pours, DA. Thank you. And with some time here tonight, we'll explore a question that's been a hot topic for a while now in the NBA. Steve, do you feel the NBA should do something to prevent a hack of whoever strategy that can slow down, bog down these games?
You know, I think, I don't want to take it away. If you're a bad free throw shooter and you're playing, you got to use the rule. But I think the rule has to come where it's not slowing down the game. I think, well, you get to a certain number, 2 shots and the ball. I think that'll change the way teams play the hack of whoever.
It's not pleasing to watch. I get the strategy. I appreciate the strategy. But visually, it's tough to watch.
It is. But some of these guys, you got to get in the gym and start knocking down some free throws. Start working on it.
Good point. Now, Golden State's starting 5. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Curry has it in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
And here are the Pistons. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backcourt.
when you look at the stats, they just really set out to control the edge on the glass, and they did just that.
Over in the corner, Green. They get it back. Pachulia. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And Pachulia drops them both.
And you look back on the Pistons, and whenever that group has had success as a franchise, it's always driven by a team-oriented concept. I mean, yeah, they've had stars, Isaiah Thomas, Chauncey Billups, but at the heart of all their title runs was a group of 5 guys that just played for each other.
Clock at 4, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. From deep. Pistons keep it alive. And that one's good. Drummond. And so it's Golden State with it. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
To me, it was the reason why they came away with that game. Their sharp shooting from downtown is always tremendously important. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebounding.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. And a look now at the three-point production. This is 3-point shots made by Orange Juice versus the rest of the team.
Well, if you told me Perez and Young were going to struggle like they have in this one, I would have assumed that it would be a blowout. I mean, but give credit to the rest of the team. They've stepped up when they were needed, and it's why this game is still very much in doubt.
Drummond with a screen on Kirk. The great passage to Drummond. And the Warriors certainly a dominant team, but I think what captivates the fans, Steve, just as much as their style of play, ball movement, up-tempo, shots from all over the floor. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. The best shooting backcourt in league history with Curry and Thompson. Like you said, it's the playmaking and intelligence of the players around them that enable them to take full advantage and pick teams apart.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Curry setting the pick for Pachulia. Thompson inside the line. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Morris passes to the great. Young from outside. And Young just on the three there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right through the knee for the layup. And that's now 10 points for Drummond.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's short off the rim.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Curry. No good, unable to end this run.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Faded away to create the space.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
I love
the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
He's playing off the ball and running you through a bunch of screens.
The one thing about a guy running off screens, Kevin, at the end, I can say, oh, I'm a little tired. I'm behind the play. Hey, switch. So I think, for me, guarding a guy,
You've got him.
Isolation plays. You're on that island by yourself. You're looking around. The ISO play is the one that's harder individually.
Young in the corner. Feeds to Lure. The great passes to Young. Baseline jumper, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Outside Curry. Here's the dish to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. Durant kicks to Pachulia. Back to Durant. Detroit with the rebound.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
And gets it to go.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Durant dishes to Curry. Pass to Thompson. The feed now to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 now.
So smooth from long range. We just haven't seen another player with KD's combination of size and guard skills.
Young in the corner. Here's the great, defended by Durant. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Complete the alley-oop. Warriors trailed by 11. Durant, the pass to Pachulia. Out to Thompson. The tray. It's not going to go for him. And it's Detroit the other way. It's tipped. Here's Lure. The shot missing. Nice D from Durant. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Detroit leading by 11. It's Young on the wing. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Durant. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are their brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Shot 2, and that one drops for him. He has 7.
And a huge lead here early to start.
The game plan is working to perfection so far. Did take them.
Bring it in. Take a seat.
Now you look at Klay Thompson being drafted back in 2011. Compare him what with Stephen Curry. The Warriors essentially have doubled down on three-point shooting. They have 2 guys that are lights out behind the line.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Tobias Harris comes in for John Lewis, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Marcus Morris.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The shot's good from the great.
Come on, Steph.
Outside shooting never more important than it is in today's NBA. And, Steve, you get the sense that the best shooting backcourt in NBA history was no accident. I mean, this was by design.
Yeah, to go draft 2 guys that can flat-out shoot the basketball. People are saying the best 2 shooters in the league, and you know what? They might be right.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Now the pass to the great. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Off target from 3-point range. Pistons leading by 14. Young passes to the great. Thompson against Young. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Pachulia's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Thompson, a master at positioning himself well down inside and schooling the defense.
Here's the great, guarded by Curry. Harris and Durant sends it back.
为什么都会跳过一个人？
Outside Curry goes up at the stripe.
速度好快。
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Pass to Young. They set the screen. Pass to Harris. Here's the great. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Detroit leading by 10.
又掉球。
Durant with it. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Curry, good.
He is very comfortable in taking mid-range jump shots also.
Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Drummond with a screen on Curry. The great passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
Thompson for the triple. That one doesn't go. And the Pistons now going the other way. Harris passes to the great. Back to Harris. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Iguodala with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Wing shot on the way. Another miss by Curry.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
Kicks to Harris. Here's the great. Good. Harris gets the assist. The great's got 5 points so far.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Harris against Durant. Dishes to Curry. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
Feeds it to Young. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. The great passes to Young. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. With 1 on the clock, and Drummond throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with authority. He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Here's the great, guarded by Curry. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Harris, right side. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Just 4 seconds left in the first. No good on the buzzer beater. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch the shoot, if I have a good look, and I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter.
God!
Pistons leading by 4. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 18 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him. what became a great exhibition on his part. A great showing from the rookie. That's the kind of game that will attract a lot of attention his way. Hopefully he's ready for it, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
And it's Drummond missing. Warriors trail by 6.
You know, you talk about coaching trees. Steve Kerr in his first 2 years already has had 2 assistants grab 2 head coaching jobs, and him himself, he coached some of the best in the business.
It's Young on the wing. First game out, he had 14. It's good. No contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. With the Kerr coaching tree, you're also talking about some big names like Alvin Gentry and Luke Walton. They're assistants that have moved to head coaching roles after their stint with Kerr.
Just fantastic for Steve Kerr to understand is if we keep winning, you're going to keep losing assistants. But you know what? They're winning, and that's the nature of the business.
Thompson, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Klay Thompson.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
In the corner, Drummond with it. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. And for pretty much all NBA players, it's a dream come true when they get drafted. And Smitty, how did you celebrate when you were the 5th overall pick in the draft?
You know what? I went out and got me a nice SUV. I loved it, Kevin.
Good for
Had
you.
some rims, put a little music in there. That was bumping.
How about that? I guess that's something you always dream about when you get that kind of a chance to be drafted that high, nationally known player.
But I think also for me, getting a chance to send my mom and dad on a special trip. That was one of those. It wasn't the first, but it was special.
Good for you. Durant dishes to Kerr. Thompson against Young. Pachulia the pass to Thompson. It's Curry outside. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
When you're that wide open from a very makeable distance, you have to come away with points.
Durant, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, as they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Drummond with a screen on Kerr. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Poked away. Young with the steal. Jumps up. Hard finish there at the rim from Young.
While not the most polished player on offense, you can bet he will attack the iron.
Here's the great, guarded by Kerr. To the middle. Steal.
Hey!
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Pachulia. Shot to stop the run. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Curry.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And Curry has it in the corner. From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Detroit. They're up by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Listen up. We have these.
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
He's played like a man possessed right now, and his team is thriving as a result.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Green is out there with Pachulia, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. Here's Lure. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lure's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pistons. Warriors trail by 13. Stolen. The great passes to Morris. Here's the great. Over in the corner. Lure to the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Lure. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's putting up 9 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Just 3 to shoot.
Terrific energy from Curry on the defensive end, using his quick feet and great contest on the shot.
The Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here. Durant for 3, drains the three-pointer. Durant's got 10.
He is very frustrating to guard because he makes plays that will drive you crazy.
One of the most impactful free agent moves in league history, certainly Kevin Durant. Greg signing with the Golden State Warriors.
It sent shockwaves through the league. I mean, we've heard of teams with 3 All-Stars before, but you know, the Warriors now have 4. Durant and Green. You could argue that each of them are the best at their respective position in the NBA. Well, that is scary for the opposition.
He kicks it to Pachulia. Rebound Andre Drummond. Detroit leading by 12. Pass to the great. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And that one's good. Drummond.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. 17 points in the game.
He is becoming dangerous from anywhere on the court.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Curry with the steal. From outside the arc. Another miss by Curry. The Pistons shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Morris outside. The pass to the great from beyond the arc, and another 3 for Detroit.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat.
Or a more methodical, thoughtful half-court approach.
You know, I think it's fun going up and down, playing fast, the tempo. But you know, in the playoffs, it's still, no matter how fast you play, it kind of slows down. Reason why you know each other plays. You play each other over and over, so it started to become a little methodical. You got to be able to do both.
What style did you think enhanced your game the most?
Well, I think the style that where you can get up and just create mismatches, play a little bit fast, but also understanding the guys that are on your team can recognize mismatches very quickly.
Don't let the defense get set then.
Yeah, yes.
Morris kicks to Drummond. Out the basket is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What's up? And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For Detroit, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line. And that one misses. Warriors trail by 17. And Thompson kicks to Green. Right side Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Again, Curry missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
And yeah, you look at him and look at his face, his expressions. He has definitely lost his confidence.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Pistons raised a few eyebrows when they took Stanley Johnson with the 8th pick overall in 2015. Now, he's a great athlete, but some thought there were better basketball prospects available. Stan Van Gundy says, what you've got to bank on is a player's work ethic and commitment to being great. There's just something about him. He is a great competitor. Kevin?
And he's built like a tank. TA, thanks. Thank you very much. There's a screen. The great passes to Luke. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league.
Warriors shooting 37% so far in the 3rd quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Here's Curry with the 3, drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
The dish to Young. Caldwell Pope outside. 46 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammate.
Thompson from long range. Rebound, Detroit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The great passes to Young. Here's the great from past the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
Now here's Curry. 27 points for him. From deep 3-point range. The shot off that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pistons ahead. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Detroit's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. The great in at point guard. Marjanovic is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Johnson, and it's Young in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's McCall. Now the feed to McGee. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And the 2016 draft lottery, Steve, was the first time ever. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to the great. Back to Smith. The great passes to Smith. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Passes to the great. He tries for 3. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Golden State. In the corner, Iguodala with it. The 3-pointer, no good.
Surprising. He usually puts that wide open from 3.
Here's the great. And Young kicks to Lewis. Nice D from Varejão.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Inside. Here's Thompson. Here's Curry. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 16 here in the second half.
Great hustle from Stephen Curry with the putback.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Young. In the corner, Smith with it. Releases. He can't hit that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the three, and we're seeing why.
Allman here now for an injury report.
And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. Of course, the schedule is getting extremely demanding at this time of the season. That injury is only going to make things worse. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it. And we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
Iguodala left side. Thompson in the corner. Poked away. And now here comes Young leading the break. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That's just all energy. Young really a pest on defense with his quick instincts.
Inside, here's Varejao. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. The Pistons have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Smith the pass to the great. Young inside. He's covered by Iguodala. Shot's good from Young.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Thompson, high post, working on Smith. And Thompson kicks to Varejao. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Young. Pistons have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. And it's off from three-point range.
Oh.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. Curry can't get it to go. Detroit's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's the great, guarded by Curry. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop.
That out.
Way up there.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
I think, you know what? He sniffed out the opportunity on the break. That's called cherry picking.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Stolen by Varejao. And up the court comes the Warriors on the break. Steps back and shoots. And it's Lure with the rebound. Lure's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shots good from Young.
And not a surprise that Young is paving the way.
防守崩溃的是我，打得够差，15-7。
Kicks it to Curry. Hey, Steve, we've seen more and more teams relying on high-powered offenses to lead them to wins. Is this just part of a cycle the league goes through, or is this the offensive revolution that we've been looking forward to and is well underway?
I think it's here to stay, Kevin. Reason why the rules have changed, and I think it favors the offense. No hand-checking, no chucking. So ultimately, you see more points on the board, Kevin.
I would think you would have loved to have played in this era of free-flowing basketball.
Yeah, you could take about 12, 15 threes a game. That would have been beautiful.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Ellinson's checked in for Morris. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ish Smith. Time now for an injury report.
He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. That's going to make things much harder for them down the road.
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Andre Drummond. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Caldwell Pope, that shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Stolen by Lure. Dishes it to Ellenson. Here's the great. He's covered by Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either. Now Livingston. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
There's the Chief.
Hey, good game out there, man.
Appreciate you, man. How you living? You good?
Good, man.
All right.
It was awesome, dude.
I'm going to see you soon.
Yeah.
Dang, Jess, you look like you ready to play another game, man.
Doubleheader like baseball? That sounds legit.
I just don't know how you keep all the energy up, man. You were doing everything out there tonight. Assists, steals, shots, defense. I mean, how do you...
I don't get tired. I told you. I don't get tired.
That's why I like you, man.
Just saying.
That's why I respect you, man. I look up to you because you just have this... I don't know what it is. Xavier!
Keep going, Prez. Keep going.
平均失误应该是我最高，干3.5啊！平均失误3.5，这应该跟我差不多。进攻欲望强烈，那到底是要怎么拿到？啊，我重新关一下，旁边的声音太大声了。
Hey yo!
好的。大哥， 刚刚那场能进那么多3分，我觉得真的是运气有够好。不然单纯看概率的话，其实我现在的进球率大概40几%而已。金牌。Doing work。一直达不到我想要的切入速度。不行，动态左右动态不够大。没有我想要的效果。好了，别玩了，别玩了。不顺。 嗯。这倒是一招。转身速度不够快。嗯。PM 2点 ，PM 2点到 PM 6点，就只剩早上可以训练，早上跟下午。10 AM。来啊！为什么他有时候抢到他不用出去？ OK。嗯。进攻手段太少。 哦，这么多。不行，我要出门。What？ 2000爽，有钱就是爽，没有什么可以生气的。但都只加1而已，操你妈！速度再点上去，可是我现在是切入速度不够快。+3、+6、+9，点个防守好了。再来个中距离。下午6点。What？ Yes， 好多钱，好多钱。点什么好呢？再一个中距离好了。看持球加速有连续2集是不是不提升的？4万多，太夸张了。防守好了，防守还是攻击性的好呢？ 所以是不能蹲太下去。没有加东西啊。嗯。嗯。嗯。跳投。难怪只有10块钱。嗯。大哥，你幽灵啊，直接穿门了。 来。哦，速度差。我刚真的在点防守。看。终于轮到我了。那是犯规吧？看。有变准，所以至少要70以上才算稳定。还 OK 啊。好了，早上就先到这里啊。下午再看看。上场时间30分钟，哎呦。伤兵，荣耀，单场得到10分，25次。额外1次得分加法，这有点难了。连续数据啊，无失误，连续7次助攻，连续3分命中3次，多场比赛投篮命中率至少50%，晃倒一位你，晃到你。这有点难。会尽量成为被侵犯的球员。超解一位高控球能力评价的球员。哎呦，哎呦，5/4，4/5，还 OK 啊。队友评价2罚2中，只是做好本分。 录着，全场总助攻领先，快完成了，无反攻击几个数据。好了，早上就到这里了，就这样吧。看这两个球队对我这么有兴趣，这是谁？马刺36%而已，拉倒。感谢各位早上的收看，下午再继续。